recently there's been coming together of Martha and Riggy.
Yeah.
A lot of people who know your politics and your stances over the years would see a conflict of values there between Gachagua and Martha Karua. His politics have been, to some people, divisive, have been also very mountain-oriented. Does that speak to, anything as far as, is it a marriage of political convenience?
I will unite with everybody that I have to unite with in order to liberate this country. The question of personal accountability is at the personal level and at the voters' level when you are voting in leaders. And I think if you're talking of a divisive leader, the divisive leader-in-chief is none other than Dr. William Ruto, where every time he sees somebody from the mountain, he is saying tribalism, not seeing his own tribalism. I'll put it at other leaders. So I am not going to judge. I will hold hands with my brother and with all the others. He's not the only one. Why do you single him out? He's not the only one I have united with.
Indeed, he isn't. But you've been speaking about
I have been with everyone. That doesn't mean their values have become my values or my values have become theirs. But sometimes working together and binding yourself together in an agreement, in a national platform, that then we market to the people, that the stage at which you can ask, does that national platform conform to the Constitution? It is a work in progress. And we are together united to liberate and have a better government, not liberate and have more of the same.
The common goal is to liberate and have a better
I wanted to throw it in here and say, because you said that, one of the things that you really want to see done is to remove this Kenya Kwanza administration from office. Make sure it doesn't come back. Some of the Kenya Kwanza administration people who were kicked out, Justin Muturi, Mithika Nturi, Rigathi Gachagua, are now in this alliance of yours. Does that not make you uncomfortable in the least bit? And just before I let you respond, I'm piggybacking that on what some comments are saying here, that McCoy says, I feel she finds herself with the wrong team, which makes us wonder if she's one of them, you don't have to join a team that you can stand on your own. He or she who stands alone is the strongest. And someone else says, Moses Mwai, why does she constantly choose the same political outfits? Why can't she try other people like Omtata etc.? Because how can we vote for her when she's tied herself to the same characters that we want out?
Right. It was a question that was also at the back of my mind. Does Kenya have a shortage of leaders whose ethics are not so questionable that we can side with?
You sit here every day talking to the people. I have not heard you question the ethics of William Ruto.
Oh, we have every day.
But Martha, and his KK regime, because I know, maybe I'll give it to you, the Nation and the Standard, you've really questioned. You have been on that trajectory. But him and his leaders, that's where, this is a diversion. To start attacking the coming together of opposition, we have not even put a platform together until diverting us from holding these people to account. And I'm saying, I am the same person, and I've been the same person. And hold on, Kenyans. Wait for the national platform. Hold us to account on it jointly. But for now, hold me to account as Martha. Do not ask me to account for my brother, but I'll walk with everybody. In church, when you enter, imagine you associate with thieves, with murderers, with everybody. You do not leave your church because somebody else has entered. So these questions that are coming, people are very judgmental. In fact, people have been saying, same forest, same monkeys. I want to add one. Same citizens who elect people who are not worthy knowingly. So same monkey, same forest where the politicians like me are concerned, but same mwananchi. We are not importing new ones. Why don't we accept that we have not done well as a nation and then reason together and see how to move? Okay. Instead of pointing fingers.
I have a quick question. I don't want to miss it, but what is the one policy commitment that signals that PLP isn't necessarily a rebrand of NARC Kenya?
To begin with, NARC Kenya had not committed any offense. So you cannot say that the rebrand of NARC Kenya, nothing wrong with NARC Kenya. But just like we do, you change your outfit, you repaint your house. So we've repainted. We've always been a party whose heart is close to issues of social justice. Social justice is fairness, especially to the vulnerable. A Martha Karua government or a PLP government would have a just economy where citizens are not overtaxed, where you broaden the tax base, keep the taxes low, and prioritize use of the taxes to the basic needs of the people. And I keep saying, people think running an economy is rocket science. The same prudence you use with your finances is the same prudence you use on national finances, where you cannot go buying an outfit or a car when your child is at home without fees, or when the landlord is evicting you, or when your child is sick. You start with the priorities. We would weed out all the non-priority items. We would stop the leakage through theft and abuse of funds. Why do you buy fuel guzzlers, new ones every so often, for those in authority, and at the same time say you do not have 1.6 billion for vaccines for children, or 1 billion, for instance, to pay for the exams? You know, you just have to do what is right and also obey the rules. A Martha Karua PLP administration would run Kenya with our operational manual, which is the Constitution of Kenya. There's a chapter on public finance that tells you the do's and don'ts of public money, that it must be used for the best interests of the people, that the human resources also must be applied to the best interests of the people, making sure that also you respect the rights of the people as is written in the Constitution. No abductions, no gangster-style raids on a governor's home or on a DP's residence. You arrest them. You first summon them. They don't come, you arrest them. You do not have to terrorize the entire country. Those people seeing what is happening at Tantabea's home feel terrorized. You terrorize his children, you terrorize the people of Trans Nzoia, you terrorize Kenya. We do not want a gangster-style administration. We want an administration that respects the rule of law, respects those who are out. Those who care to remember, when we were campaigning in 2022 and I was Raila's running mate, I kept on saying that should we win, we will also look after the opposition. Looking after them doesn't mean patronizing them, means letting them have their space as provided by the law. That is missing.